I will kneel in the dust at the foot.
One time I was praying, God, I want to reach the world because that's your vision, right? Reach the whole world, all the tribes and all the peoples. How can I be part of it? And I was praying, and God gave me this small voice saying, do you know how many unreached tribes are left? It was like one of those light bulb moments, right? I don't even know how many, as a missionary, I didn't know how many unreached tribes are left. So as soon as I came back to the US, I Googled it. How many unreached tribes are left? I was pleasantly surprised how many brothers and sisters are working on this. And I looked at all the statistics, and I found that 1581 was probably the best statistic in year 2000. And I made an aim that I want to be part of this and to raise up 1581 unreached tribes for the missionaries for these tribes. And that's been our passion. And one summer, I was on a home assignment coming back to the US. What I do is 8 months in the village, 4 months in the US, and maybe Korea and Europe to reach out to the churches, mobilize. I was at a Walmart getting some supplies, and I saw this phone, prepaid phone for the first time, right? Great for the missionaries, right? $14.95. I picked it up. I called the number instruction says. I registered everything, and I asked him, what's my number? He said, 815-342-1581. 1581, I've been preaching to churches and challenging, would you be one church sending a missionary to the ends of the earth, right? Would you pray with me? And I've been preaching about this for many years, and God even gave me the number. You know my number now.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. Would you, you're out in the middle of nowhere. No running water, no electricity, although I understand you have a well now and some solar panels, so that helps a little bit. Would you receive mission teams from our church?
If you want to suffer, if you want to lose weight, I guarantee 20 pounds. Because I lose about 20 pounds whenever I go back, And if you really want to experience following Christ, what it means, our mission project is usually not a project-oriented, but rather come and experience what M4 mission is like. So we have 10 days M4 missions exposure to kind of see what it is like. And 40 days, it's for usually college students, 40 days to come and experience what. So missionaries going to the village and spend 40 days and kind of physically, you experience what it will be like. And then there's 8 months. That's when you want to come and teach at our school so that you can disciple. We do Jesus style, one teacher for 12 students. We don't have a lot of students, but we wanted to form Christ in their lives so that they can become the Pauls and apostles and for their continent.
Here's a picture of Pastor Joshua in his classroom teaching some of the students there, but it's a remarkable story. He was telling me that they're so far away that they haven't had a single mission team come out to their